A huge number of social media influencers could be facing jail time for their social media posts. People like Zoe Sugg, Dina Torquia, and Jim Chapman have been warned that they are being very shady about their social media posts. I'm gonna serve you this tea right now on IO. What is good? This is IO, where we serve the hottest tea on YouTube. Like, I'm talking so hot our tea isn't even a liquid, it's a vapor. Okay? My name is Charlotte. Tell me your favorite type of tea in the comments down below just for kicks. I don't have any other reason. We live in an influencer age where it seems like pretty much everybody's selling something on their social media. It's basically normal now to open Instagram and see at least a few sponsored posts in your feed. That's to be expected. If you're a big influencer, people will want to be exactly like you. They will want to know where you get your clothes, your makeup, your shoes, your electronics, your vacations, and brands will see this as a definite asset. Influencers have essentially become the new fashion magazines. You guys remember fashion magazines? Those little like paper book things? Yeah, many of us would read fashion magazines to get our fashion tips, but now we just follow influencers. Once influencers post about a particular brand, followers will then go and spend their hard-earned money on products and services that influencers have featured on their social media. People put a lot of trust in influencers, maybe too much trust. Need I remind you of that flat tummy tea campaign that misled customers into thinking that by drinking tea, an expensive tea, they would have a flat tummy, like magically? Celebrities like Kardashian would post about flat tummy tea, and practically everyone wants Kardashian's body, so they would buy the tea. All the while, the tea is a complete scam. This just in, you can't get skinny by drinking tea, you gotta start exercising and change your diet. It's the only way, guys, unless you want to go the plastic surgery route, which is not something I would recommend. So because the influencer brand market is still a relatively new thing, so are the laws that are set in place to regulate it. And some people, specifically huge influencers, are not being as transparent as they should be about their sponsored posts. Maybe because they didn't really feel like anything would happen to them if they weren't. According to laws set by government agencies in the UK, paid advertisements have to be clearly labeled on social media, so that ads are not mistaken for genuine, non-commercial testimonials. The official rules are, sponsored posts have to be labeled with an ad hashtag or a sponsored hashtag, and must be prominently displayed at the beginning of a post rather than lost in a sea of hashtags. That's sneaky. No. And it's also not enough to just tag a brand. Gifts that are made without a specific requirement to post about them afterward must be declared, using the hashtag freebie. Each post must be treated as its own separate entity. Paid and commercial sponsorships must be declared in each individual post. People who have violated these laws and essentially ignored them are huge social media influencers and YouTubers. There is a reason why this law is in place. Unless something is labeled as an ad, it can be extremely misleading, especially if an influencer is telling you to buy a product because they've been paid to, not because they genuinely love the product and they purchased it with their own money. This definitely puts the public at risk. We are pretty much slaves to advertisements. I constantly find myself clicking on ads to look at stuff I don't need, and all of a sudden I spent all my money intended for bills on like a random bathing suit. Like, I didn't need this. Maybe a better person to explain this is Andrea Coscelli, chief executive of the CMA, said in a statement, "Influencers can have a huge impact on what their fans decide to buy. People could, quite rightly, feel misled if what they thought was a recommendation from someone they admire turns out to be a marketing ploy. You should be able to tell as soon as you look at the post if there's some form of payment or reward involved, so you can decide whether or not something is really worth spending your hard-earned money on." The CMA sent out written warnings to no less than 16 big celebrity influencers. It seems that they've been targeting influencers with considerable followings. These influencers include Zoella, Jim Chapman, Rita Ora, Megan McKenna, Chloe Sims, Louise Thompson, Alexa Chung, Ellie Goulding, and more. If they don't change their ways, they could face the court and jail time, up to 2 years for influencers who have violated the law. For now, all 16 influencers have agreed to comply, but that doesn't mean these violations don't happen with the case of smaller influencers. Hopefully this crackdown will make influencers be more transparent about their brand deals, so I don't spend like 50 bucks on a random bathing suit. Okay guys, that's all I have for you on that. Let's wrap up this video with some comment replies. Superfact said, "Oof, thanks for the tea. You are very welcome. Always happy to serve." Marco Montez said, "I love IO, love you potato queen, acknowledge me my queen." You have been acknowledged. Brianna Rose said, "Welcome back to being a decent human being, mood AF." Yeah, you like that, didn't ya? Yeah. Rahman Abdullah said, "Probably not appropriate right now, but you've got an amazing haircut. It is always an appropriate time to compliment your queen." Just a reminder that if you guys find any stories that you think would be great for IO, send us a DM on Instagram, and if we choose the story, we will shout you out in a video. If you want to do that, our links are posted down below in the description. Welcome to the end screen. This means the video is over, and I get to go to the bathroom. If you want to keep watching, check out this playlist, and make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so I can see you in the next IO video.